Is there a particular reason why I smell like bacon grease this morning? So apparently I got bacon grease on my robe when I made the boys bacon this weekend. So I've got to wash my robe because the whole time I'm doing my face, I'm like, why does it smell like bacon up in here? I mean, I guess it's a good smell to have first thing in the morning. Fit of the day, we've got the Buff Bunny. This is the candy wrap bra. Now look, I'm not a huge fan of this one. I know everybody loves this one, but for me, I don't know. I haven't worn it that much. You guys have seen, but I mean, I'm kind of feeling it today. I'm not gonna lie. And I was like, you haven't worn it in a while. Should bust it out. They have one similar coming out for the new launch, the Ivy wrap bra. It looks just like this in the front, but it's got a prettier back in my opinion. I may get that one because they got like a black-white pinstripe going on. Spooky vibes. I'm here for it, but the rest of the collection, I'm like, bleh. I'm ready for some vibrant colors for them for sure. Speaking of Buff Bunny, I've got the Legacy little shorts, and then the Adam Sandler sweats, of course, because it's leg day, and then we've got our Halloween Michael Myers pump cover over here. I still got to do this crazy ass hair. Water talk of the day, fruit roll up. We are not messing with anything. I will explain why later. Wake me up inside. Pre-workout. What? We need to put some WD-40 up on this door, Lord. We've got our True Creatine already put in there. I leave it down here because it's huge and so I don't forget it on rest days, to be honest with you guys. And then I'm about to drop this. The Guava Pineapple Punch is still in my jam, so we're not messing with anything today. We got superstitions on leg day. Can I help you? What is it that you want? I know what you want. You don't have to wait for your brother to take you out. Pre-workout meal, you guys know the drill. We got 2 chocolate rice cakes, about 83 grams of fresh banana, 35 grams of raw honey, red mint salt, cinnamon, and then we've got the goat Pop-Tart for me is Apple Jacks and the cherry. I've been loving the cherry lately, and it's a sad day when you go to get one and it's your last Pop-Tart of the pack. Walmart add to cart. Do y'all's kids complain about having to take the animals out? I'm like, boy, you have one job. I do everything. Saint's like, boy, just walk me. Did you get to go pee-pee, poo-poo? Did you get to go pee-pee? You went? It was a success? He's like, yeah, now pet me. Pet me, woman. He just had a bath this weekend, y'all. He looks like he's a whole different color, I swear. You going to school?
Yep.
You got a spelling test today?
Uh-huh.
What is that? Show them what you got.
Well, maybe tomorrow because
Uh-oh, it's coming. I think she's coming. That's your pen from your snackle box, huh? All right.
Yeah, Mom let me choose it early and I got another one.
Have a good day. I love you.
Love you.
And say Trey Trey's here. We're listening to music. We can't turn it up because YouTube, you know, they be striking us. You having a good morning, buds? Yeah, he said, turn that camera off and let's put these jams back on. Good morning, friends. Welcome back to another Fit Mom vlog. Okay, real life, real talk. We are starting off like rocky already, which I was talking about superstitions. The reason I am nervous the house about today's leg day because I have back squats on the agenda, but I have the heaviest attempt I have attempted thus far, and I'm scared. I am scared and nervous. I think the highest we have went so far on back squats is 145, and I was able to crank out 3 reps on those. I keep all my spreadsheets, all my data for all this, so I go back and reflect and try to whip my own ass when it comes to certain weights and stuff, or try to do better. And today we are attempting 150. So my goal is to just do one rep max. If I can crank out 2, great, but I'm not gonna push myself. I just wanna do 1 clean rep at 150, not fail at it. I'm nervous about it. And so all these things that are happening are like bad karma and bad juju. So first off, there is 2 streets that get to our road. Our road is a cut through for both of these main highways, all right? One of them is currently under all kinds of, both of them are actually under construction, let me rephrase, but one, they keep closing, and they don't put any signs that say, road closed ahead. You get all, and it's a long ass road, okay? So you get all the way down there, and it's closed, and you have to turn around and go back to my street to cut through to get to the other side. and then everybody and their mama's on that side. So I know, first world problems, but that delayed me 10 minutes. The hubs called while we were waiting for Trey to get on the bus, and he left his work keys at home. So I have to go meet him to go give him his work keys. I'm like, this is all not good for us, like trying to have a smooth transition, getting to the gym, calm, and not get in our head. But I've been in my head since yesterday, since I put my actual weights that I'm doing in my phone from my spreadsheet, and I was like, oh my gosh. I reached out to my girl Renee and I was like, say a squat prayer for me, because I'm scared, I'm nervous, but I know we can do it. If I was able to do 145 pounds, 3 reps, we can definitely do 150 at 1. You just get in your head. But let me tell you, 5 pounds makes a difference. You guys know when y'all go to lift something that you've been lifting forever, let's just say it's 30 pounds, and then you try to go lift a 35 and you're like, holy hell, that 5 pounds is a lot. That's why I suggest you guys get those 2.5 pound clips. I'll have them linked down below. I have them fixed, so I should be able to try to do 32.5s on my overhead presses on Thursday. Remember I mentioned in the last vlog that I've been trying to get out of the 30s forever. I think every female has the struggle with the overhead press, like being at the same weight forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, and you can't ever progress up to the next weight. I see so many people post it on social media, so I don't feel too bad about it. But I know if we're doing 30 pounds and we're doing like 12 reps and beyond, we can do more than that. So I'm happy I have the 2.5 pound plates to be able to progress and hopefully get to those 35s. I was able to crank out, what did I say, like 5 or 6 reps with the 35s last week, which made me happy because 2 weeks before I couldn't even lift them halfway over my head. So progress means we're getting stronger, means that the food is helping, the energy is there. Today's video is not going to be very exciting. It's a full day of eating, so let me just tell you that. We've got some yummy stuff on plan, but I have that's another thing. I'm like, I gotta get to this gym, I gotta crank this out because I gotta get my tushy back to the house. I am still like bogged down with reverse plans, which I am not complaining about. I just want to make sure that I get those out in a timely manner so everybody in that program can go ahead and start preparing ahead of time. I don't like it to be last minute. I know there's a lot of people that do programs that give you your program like the day that it starts or like the night before it starts. No. I like to make sure that everybody has it like 4 to 5 days before. We actually do a Zoom, like an initial Zoom call before. So if there's any questions and stuff, we can kind of get that all taken care of before the program starts. I like everybody to feel comfortable, confident, and ready to war in that. Another thing is, one of you guys had mentioned that you wanted to join the shred, you wanted to join the reverse, but you didn't have Facebook, so you didn't join. Guys, I have a Facebook group, but I'm not active in there, I'm gonna be honest, and I don't do anything with my programs on Facebook. So Facebook is not required for you to be in a program. Social media, honestly, is not required for you to be in the program. All you need is an email and access to Zoom. We do our weekly Zoom meetings. So that's all you need for my programs. You don't need anything else. So if that's been holding you back, no. Join us in the next shred. We'll be on April 15th if you're wanting to cut body fat, and then we will do another reverse directly after that one. I'm feeling good. I told you guys I've been feeling the best I've ever felt here lately. Yesterday we did our upper body number 1. I thought it'd be nice to take you guys for leg days. I did all uppers on the last 2 vlogs, so I was like, let's do leg days now, which y'all know leg days have been my kryptonite here lately. I've been kind of dreading them. I do like back squats and I like deadlifts, but everything else I'm like, bleh. But we got to get it done. I'm really focusing on growing these quads as much as possible. That is the goal for me right now in the stage where we're at, and I'm attempting to do that. But yesterday for our upper number 1, it was another fire session, which I was kind of surprised, to be honest with y'all, because it's the week before the shark, and the week before the shark, you guys know, is always my weakest link. Like, I'll go to do something that's normally my weight and I can't lift it. It's usually what happens to me. And I was able to do the barbell overhead press, speaking of overhead presses, and significantly go up in weight and reps on those. And I train to failure. I post on Instagram what failure looks like, and if you're not training to failure, then you're doing yourself a disservice, guys. You've got to be able to lift the heavy weights, train to failure. If you're lifting a weight and it's just effortless and you're doing like 20 reps, the weight is not heavy enough. If you're doing exercises and it looks effortless, if you're smiling, if you look cute, the weight is not heavy enough. I cannot stress it enough. You've got to up that weight Don't hurt yourself. I always promote that, but you guys know the difference between it being light and it being challenging. And if you are doing weight and you're like, well, I can't go up on the next weight, it's really too heavy, push those reps. Go up on those reps until you finally get a rep to failure to where you can't lift it anymore. It's halfway. That was hubby calling. Well, what's your 20? Where are you at? Boy, everything is closed. All the roads are closed, and then the traffic is hella bad because the roads are closed. I cannot fly to you with these keys. You should have brought these keys with you this morning before you left. Double check, son. Struggles, hubby struggles, real. But make sure you're lifting that weight is what I was trying to say. Make sure you up that weight. Make sure you go to failure, because that's where you're going to stimulate the most muscle growth, is when you are actually lifting heavy and lifting to those failure reps. Since I'm close to my destination to go and give him his keys, I haven't drank my pre-work. Thank God I didn't drink it already, because it would have been worn out off, and then I would have been even more stressed and getting in my head as far as not being able to crank anything out. So I'm going to start sipping on it a little bit now before we get to the gym. Pray for your girl. Pray for me. We got this, right? We got this. We're strong as biatch, and we can lift heavy circles, and we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we're just gonna crank out some crazy ass music, and we're gonna get her done. We're gonna get her done. I'll report back.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up.
Holy-ish. Another fire workout, a fire leg day workout. So first off, I am over the moon because the leg days have not been a fire as of late. You guys know I have not been feeling the leg days. Look at my hair. Did I mention to you guys about the gym air conditioning being jacked? Like some days it's on and some days it's not, and he's still having issues with the effing air. I'm like, what is going on? I knew as soon as I walked in it was a sauna. I was like, oh my gosh. Adam Sandler sweatpants, why did you wear those? Like, I just want to be naked up in this gym at this point. We can't be doing that though. We can't be flashing our goodies all around, you know what I mean? Our milkshakes ain't bringing the boys to the yard up in the gym, that's for damn sure. And we don't want no boys up in the yard. We got one boy, like I mentioned earlier, and he's enough. Holy shit, y'all. Like, oh my gosh, I am like so disgusting. But in the best way. We hit our PR today, our 150 pounds. We did it. So I was so freaking in my head, all in my feels, like, let me, this traffic, hang tight, hang tight. I don't know why I got all in my head. It's because it's something new. And anytime you attempt something new, guys, you're going to be afraid of it, right? Because it's not your normal. It's not your comfort zone. And you hear me all the time say to get out of your comfort zone, get out of your normal, push yourself. And it's okay to be scared. It's okay to be afraid. I want to stress that right now, that it's normal. And it's fine. It's okay. And we should embrace that and not feel ashamed of being scared or afraid when it comes to anything in life. But when it comes to your workouts, for sure, that is expected. It's expected and it's human of you. The entire time I was doing like my warm-up sets, like all the different types of weights I do before I get to my actual as many reps as possible set, like I got to the 245-pound plates, and you know, at one point, and it's so crazy when I go and reflect on how far I've come, not even in a year's time, guys, I started really focusing on like my form, really getting in a groove and a rhythm around the summertime. Renee started helping me right afterwards, but I could not even get 245-pound plates up. Like, it was struggle, like rocky, form was trash, couldn't do it. It felt like I was going to be crushed. Like, I remember feeling those 245-pound plates were like the heaviest thing on the planet, and I was like, I'm never going to progress on these. I'm never going to get anywhere. How is everybody else doing all this heavy weight and I feel like a weakling? Got to practice at it. You got to keep being consistent when it comes to anything. Deadlifts, pull-ups, push-ups, back squats. You've got to be consistent. Keep showing up and keep at it. Is when you get in your head or you quit and you don't keep working at it, you're never going to get to your destination if you just quit. So today, when I was able to do 150 pounds, which is over the 245-pound plates, my highest weight to date. Now, I know that might be light for some of you guys, but for me, where I am in my journey, it's my highest weight attempted, and I was able to crank out 3 reps and 3 deep clean reps, might I add. Like, I got in there. I was like, look, we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. So the first one I did, I was like, get your ass to the grass, girl. Ass to the grass, let's do it. If you just get this one up and it's ass to the grass, good form, we did something. And I got to that second one, I said, we got 1 more in the tank, baby. I probably could have got 4, and that would probably be my failure. But I was like, let's just keep it to 3. Remember, before I even walked in the gym, I was like 1 to 2. So for me to get 3, I was ecstatic. And it just set the tone for the rest of the workout. We had to, as you guys saw in the footage, I had to get a taller step stool. I could not find the one I've been using for weeks anywhere. I looked all over that gym. I'm like, how does shit disappear in here? Doesn't surprise me. It's like a black hole in there, I swear. But I got another one, and it was higher than the one I've been using, which makes it more challenging and more difficult. So I had to get humbled real quick and like pull back some weight, but then we went up, but we just didn't do as many reps, and boy, you could feel it in the quads, burning so bad, but so good, you feel me? And just everything felt amazing. I'm feeling amazing with the new fuel, and this is what I want to stress today. I preached it last video with a motivational video because I was like, all my feels. I'm in my feels right now, and I just feel like a broken record, but I know it takes me to say things 1,000 million times for it to actually register for a few of you guys. And if I have to keep repeating myself for it finally to stick and you finally understand, that's what I'm gonna do here. If you are feeling constantly run down, if you are feeling tired, if you're not progressing any in the gym as far as reps or as far as weight, and you just feel constantly run down, 0 energy, chances are you are not eating enough. I have felt that every time when I am like in a calorie deficit, when I'm in a shred, I feel like that the entire time, hence why you guys don't see me shredding often, because I don't want to live my life like that, and you shouldn't live your life like that majority of the year. You hear me say that as well. You should live your life at maintenance, or if you're wanting to build muscle, a surplus. You can always go into a cut later and shed body fat too, but to build that muscle and replace the fat with muscle, it takes you to lift heavy-ish, and you can't lift heavy-ish if you're not fueling your body properly, okay? So if you're feeling any of those feels, you need to be eating. I've seen so many women, especially, I have guys in my programs as well, in my programs currently, but women especially do not eat enough to even function. And when I mean function, I mean get out of bed, you know, brush your teeth, take care of your family. I'm not even talking about cardio or strength training. That's just a function. You aren't even eating enough. So if you're constantly feeling tired and run down, you're just not fueling your body properly. Quit being scared of food. Food is not the enemy. Food is fuel. It's going to do nothing but all the right things you want for your body, and quit being scared of the scale. Nobody knows what that number is popping up on that scale and flashing up at you but you. I promise you. And there's a lot of times, guys, where it's gonna flash up and fluctuate day to day. I will tell you that when I've been weighing in now, since I've been trying to make sure I'm doing everything the correct way, I've been weighing in every single day, and there's some days where the scale fluctuates 4 to 5 pounds. 4 to 5 pounds. So if you are like really so wrapped up in that, that would be crushing and devastating to someone. They get on the scale and they weigh 5 pounds heavier than yesterday and they did all the same exact shit. There's all kinds of things that are going to make that scale fluctuate. So you've got to, especially for females, so you've got to get comfortable with the scale, learn how your body responds to workouts, to not getting enough sleep, to not getting enough water, your exercise, training, inflammation. Once you start weighing in every day and you kind of get a pattern and realize how your body works, then you can understand it more, especially when those fluctuations come, instead of them being so heartbreaking when that number flashes up on the scale. Sometimes the difference, guys, between 5 pounds, if you're taking pictures, and I've shown this before on Instagram, here on YouTube as well, there is not hardly any difference that any other person, is what I'm saying, would notice that the scale is up or down 5 pounds, 6 pounds, 7 pounds, to be honest. Nobody can even tell. The only one that's harping on that shit is you. So if you want tone, my ladies always tell me they want shoulders, they want booty, they want quads, they want this. Can't establish that without fueling the tank properly and without working the body properly with your, oh my gosh, this person just pulled right out in front of me. Wow. Wow. And then stops right in the middle of the road. Like, if you're gonna pull out, freaking ass to the gas, baby, and go. Like, no, we're just gonna stop in hopes that I stop. And I know some of you are like, are you talking about? But it ain't me. You see, I stopped. I'm paying attention. Even though I'm talking to you guys, I'm paying attention. What the hell are they doing? Struggles. All right, enough, but I have enough preaching, but you guys understand what I'm saying. And the past few weeks have just been phenomenal. And I cannot wait to see what next week is going to, now they're turning, like we were in that much of a hurry. And I cannot wait to see what next week is going to bring. There they are, if you didn't see them. When the shark comes. The shark comes next week, and y'all know that's my most fierce kick-ass week. So if all these weeks leading up to the shark have been fire, like next week, we're just gonna be like superhuman, I guess. I'm here for it. Here for all the feels. Let's get home. Let's get away from all these crazies on the road. Get our ass to the house and whip up our second meal of the day. You're back home. The road construction around my house, like, it's so terrible to be an outlet road between two highways. It sucks, not gonna lie. In the car for 20 minutes on the road right down the street, struggles, and I'm like, I just need my food. Got 150 grams of liquid egg whites. We got 1 whole egg in there today for some healthy fats and some extra protein, and we're gonna put some of this garlic Asiago in there and like scramble it up. If you saw a shell in there, I got it. I saw it, girl, I got it. The eggs are going. We got not 1, not 2, but 3 slices of the Aldi raisin cinnamon bread going in the air fryer. Don't hate, appreciate. And if you thought that wasn't enough carbs, wait, there's more. Okay, we've got some oatmeal. I've been loving me some oatmeal. I cannot wait till next week. I got something new I'm trying out. I'm excited for. Stay tuned, but we're doing the Better Oats, the apples and cinnamon. This is a new flavor to me. They have it at Target. I love this one, the cinnamon roll, and the maple one's fire. They're all good. They're 100 calories a piece, but I had this one yesterday, y'all, and it is so good. Probably the #1 flavor. Y'all know I'm all about an apple cinnamon something or other. We got a lot going on. So we've got our egg whites with the egg. I topped it with this Hellmann's creamy chili honey sauce. I have not tried this one. Y'all know I've bought all of them if you've been watching. The jalapeno ranch is my favorite. Now look, everyone I've tried has been good. So there's not one that I'm like not recommending to you guys, but that one's my top so far. But I'm gonna try this one out. I thought it might be good with the eggs. I don't know. I've got the oatmeal, and then I topped it with 12 grams of the American Dream nut butter white chocolate snickerdoodle almond butter. This one's fire. I'm almost out of that one. And then we've got a light and fit Greek yogurt strawberry cheesecake, 3 pieces of toast, and then our Proffee back there for almost 60 grams of protein. Post-workout, y'all know I like to have my biggest meal usually is breakfast after my workout, so that way I have all the energy I need to get all the ish done. I'll report back on this one and let you guys know like my ranking now. For any of my non-believers, if you've been with me for a long time, you don't question. But any newbies out there, your girl even like scrapes the yogurt cup, okay? Delicious. Update on the chili honey sauce. Let's talk about it. She's got some heat. She's got some heat to her, okay? So if you like a little, not super spicy, but if you like a little spice, They were really good on the eggs. It's spicy and sweet with that honey as well. I love like a spicy sweet combo, and it was really good on the eggs, surprisingly. So I will definitely use this on eggs again. It says to use with rotisserie chicken, fries, and more. It would be really good on some French fries, not gonna lie. So far they have been all delicious. Which one is your favorite so far? Again, the jalapeno ranch would be my favorite, but every single one of them are delish, and I would not knock or not use any of them so far. We still got one left to do. I think we're actually gonna use it tonight, so that way, hey, look at us. We can go do all the Hellmann's at one time. Again, not sponsored. Come on, Hellmann's. I just really, really love this crap. And like, where has it been all my life for the macros and how good it is? What have I been doing? Why have you guys been gatekeeping? If you've been using this and you have been gatekeeping, shame on you. So I'm still sipping on my coffee. I've got to go work on reverse plans. We got to get her done. It is almost 2 o'clock. How's the time going by so fast? I've just been working up a storm. I took about 20 minutes just now to get some steps in because my legs were stagnant from sitting. This is what I'm calling sushi in a bowl, okay? Y'all know my love for sushi as of late, and I'm like, how can I make it macro friendly and a way for me to get that fix and it still be like protein targeted and all the things? And y'all, there's so many messages on Instagram was like, girl, what the hell is that? I'm telling you, don't knock it. It is super good. So I've got in my bowl 1 cup of rice. So I meal prepped a bunch of rice, and I put all my containers for meal prep and did this super quick. So I did 1 cup of rice in each one. I also did 1 can of the Star Kiss albacore tuna, which is 110 calories, 26 grams of protein. You could do shrimp, you could do crab, fish, whatever you want to put in here. That's just what I did to make it super easy. And then I did a drizzle of that Hellmann's, what was it? The jalapeno ranch. All right, just 1 serving of that. And then I did some cucumber diced up to give it that crunch, 50 grams of cucumber. And then I just now diced up some fresh avocado. I did 41 grams of avocado. You can do however much you want. And then to wrap it up, so I mix all that up, salt and pepper. And then I used these organic sushi nori seaweed sheets. They're 1 big sheet, and they are 10 calories a sheet and 1 protein. Got them from Walmart. So I used a pizza cutter and I just cut them into slices. So I'll put a bunch of this mixture on here, roll it up like a sushi piece, and throw it in my mouth. And it gives me the sushi feels, okay? I would say I'd add a little bit more sauce to make it even more like you're in a sushi restaurant, but we don't have the macros for that. So it's just enough. For a total of 439 calories and 33 grams of protein. Gonna eat this and just keep on working, trucking along. 5 o'clock dinner time, this is what we got going on. I made Elise Ellis's Philly cheesesteak sloppy joes. Made it in the pan, everything, but just to put in this container to weigh it up because I forgot to weigh up the pan, you know, struggles. So we're gonna put that, not on a bun. We're gonna do Philly cheesesteak sloppy joes over fries. Now these are 8 ounces weighed raw of potatoes that I air fried, and I added, what did I add? Some Kinder's caramelized onion butter to them. I like to do mine for 430 for about 25-ish minutes and then let it go until it gets crispy. So I'm gonna add my serving on there. Including in that serving is a piece of provolone cheese. So I'm gonna melt that in the microwave. And then I told you guys I was gonna try the last one I have, which is the roasted garlic. We're gonna drizzle a serving of that on top. Yes, please. There you have it, my friends. Philly cheesesteak sloppy joe French fries. Almost 40 grams of protein and under 500 calories. Let's get it. Update on the roasted garlic Hellmann's. I mean, can we just make this like a Hellmann's video at this point? I mean, this is ridiculous, but you guys want to know, and I'm here to tell you whether you should smash or pass on the sauces, right? So the roasted garlic, it is definitely garlicky. So if you're not a fan of garlic, you're going to want to pass this one, but I can see why they say to try it on a sandwich because it would be fire on like a chicken breast or a turkey breast sandwich. Dang, like I haven't found one I haven't liked, and I think there's maybe 1 or 2 that I didn't buy, but we're gonna go through these first and then maybe we'll venture out. But y'all let me know down below which one is y'all's fancy on this so far. Dessert, this has a chokehold on me, okay? This is the wedding cake base creamy. I have it on Instagram. It's not here on YouTube yet. Always follow me on Instagram, guys, because I'm a slacker for putting the shorts on here, I will say. And then this has been the obsession. I got the Lucky Charms Just Marshmallows at Sam's Club. I have another one in my cart to pick up because there's only 4 servings in each of these bags. And this is a serving. Look how many marshmallows, it's a lot. 120 calories for that. So what I did is I dig a hole and I like put half of those in there. And when you do the mix-ins, it crushes it all in there. And oh my gosh, the flavor is out of sight, okay? And then I put the rest of them on top and pile them on. Wait till you see it. But it is next level delicious. Probably my favorite one besides the Butterfinger Blast one. Oh my gosh, I am currently obsessed. Are y'all seeing this? Are y'all seeing this? How crazy, delicious, magically delicious. Yes, it is, girl. Yes, it is. And I'm gonna enjoy it. So I'm gonna put the rest of my toppings on there, but I wanted y'all to see what it looks like once the mix-ins get in that wedding cake base. Oh, next level. Don't be jealous. Just go and make it for yourself, y'all. I mean, under 400 calories and like 30 something grams of protein. Shut up. We are showered, we are moisturized, washed my hair because it was a hot mess from the gym. Just got done blow drying it, got my Vaseline Rosy lips on. We ready for bed and I am next level tired. I will tell you, my quads are on fire. That means we did what we were supposed to do today. I just want to take a minute to thank y'all so much, just to show some gratitude. I try to always show my love and gratitude. Always, always, always will be forever grateful to you guys. Thank you so much for the love, the support, always. Some of you guys have followed me for what, now almost 9 years on YouTube, which is absolutely insane. And every like, every share, every comment, it means the world. You're joining my programs. I've had a ton of you guys ask for custom macros here lately. So it's not, don't ever think if I sounded like I was complaining earlier about reverse programs. Absolutely not. I love doing them. I love helping you guys and the programs are my baby. So I will never ever complain about that ever. It's just, I just want to make sure I get them out on time. So if I felt like I was stressed earlier, it's like me putting pressure on myself to get them out super early for y'all to be able to prepare is my goal always. But I am so thrilled for the new reverse program. I've had a lot of y'all in the last vlog asking when future programs will be coming up because you're kicking yourself in the behind because you didn't join them. So our next shred will be in April 15th. That's when it starts, and I always open enrollment. The link's always live here on YouTube and on my Instagram 3 weeks before the program starts to give y'all ample opportunity to enroll, funds, get ready, all the things. So I always open them up 3 weeks in advance. So April 15th, 3 weeks prior to that, the shred enrollment will be live. And then directly after the shred, which will be like the second week of June, I think, is when we will have our next reverse program. So just keep those dates on your radar and know that 3 weeks in advance, they will be live to be able to join. And of course, we love to have you. Speaking of the programs, I went ahead and opened up the group chat early to anyone that was in the shred that joined the reverse, and it just makes me no other happy than a female, especially being excited about getting more calories, being excited about hitting PRs in the gym, getting more fuel to be able to lift heavier. And that's what it's all about. So I don't want you guys to have the misconception with the reverse that it's, you know, oh, getting more food and blah, blah, blah. It's getting more food to get you to maintenance where we should live at most of the year. You hear me preach that all the time, to be able to function properly and to be able to grow muscle and to be able to go harder in the gym. You won't be able to do that when you are in a calorie deficit. Now, can you build muscle in a calorie deficit? Not really. You can maintain it. You can maintain it while strength training, while losing body fat in a cutting phase. You can build muscle in a maintenance phase. It's going to take longer. You can build muscle in a build and surplus. That will speed things up even quicker. But overall, guys, it all takes time. Building muscle, losing fat, getting overall healthy, establishing good habits. All that stuff takes time. So I don't want you to think any stage is a quicker fix, is a speedier process. It's not. It's all a journey, and there's all steps and a process to it. But the main thing is to be consistent, be patient, and it takes time. Patience, consistency, discipline are the 3 things you need to really focus on. I know, boring and mundane, but it works. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it wasn't super eventful because I'm working and nothing really fun happened, but this is a real life day. This is a real life day of what I do. I get the family ready for school, get them on the bus, get them going. I go to the gym, I come straight home. I didn't make any pit stops today. I ate and I got to work, ate more, and you know, doing homework with Waylon and all the things, you know, that comes with being a mom and being a wife, and that is just my day to day. Didn't do any cleaning, guys. I still have cleaning out the wazoo as far as my other chores, my chunking system. I still have the office to do and I still have the boys' bedroom to do, but because of work on overload, all that's being pushed back. But as soon as I get done with work stuff, we are back to it, and I've been doing an amazing job, I must say. Pat myself on the back with keeping everything I've already cleaned and organized, still maintaining it. So there's that. Thank you guys again so much for the love and support. Thank you so much for clicking on these videos. Thank you so much for always coming back and watching them. It means so much to me and the family. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and make sure that you share with someone you think might need to hear anything that I said that came out my mouth. Subscribe if you are new. Of course, I'd love to have you. We post these vlogs. Fit Mom vlogs are just vlogs in general on Mondays and Wednesdays. Grocery hauls always on, did I say Mondays and Wednesdays? Mondays and Fridays. Grocery hauls always on Wednesdays. You can tell I need to get my booty in the bed. Y'all have an awesome Friday when you're watching this. Y'all have an awesome weekend. And for my reversers, saddle up because it starts the fun on Monday. We'll see y'all in the next video. Bye y'all, take care of yourself.
Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.